Okay, here we go. I want to talk about seventh chords and the next step in your goal of practicing these, I would say, could be what we're going to talk about today. And so, if you've started to practice seventh chords on the bass, you might have learnt them all in one position like this. So, we're in the key of A major 7. Then you learn them diatonically. B minor 7 in one position. I'm not shifting that much. C sharp minor 7. D major 7. E dominant 7. F sharp minor 7. G sharp half diminished. So maybe that's something you've done. If you haven't, please try do that. So that's just all diatonic seventh chords in one position. Now the next thing I teach after that is to be able to play that across one string. So we're going to play all the chords, seventh chord arpeggios, in the key of A major, starting on the E string. So you've got to be able to play the A major scale across the E string. Now you're going to play your arpeggios off of that. A major 7, B minor 7, C sharp minor 7, D major 7, E dominant 7, F sharp minor 7, G sharp half diminished. Now I'm really into being able to play this all starting on the index finger. So I play every shape starting on my index finger. And then what you can kind of do, which is cool as a next step, is once you can play that, shift up to the octave and then use the same fingering to play it a fifth above the octave. And now you're getting into using a lot more of the bass when you start to play beyond the octave. So I would increase my range of each one of those arpeggios to the fifth above the octave, and all you're doing is just continuing on with that shape, copying it up the octave and using the same fingers. That's why I like to start on the index finger, because now I can shift it and use a lot more of the bass, which I love. Okay, once you're able to do that, and you're able to do that in a few different keys, generally what happens is people get stuck in always playing their seventh chords diatonically, and they just repeat those exercises over and over. But this is what I would suggest you do next, and what I call same chord, different key. Now I'm going to take D flat major 7. Okay, now that chord can appear in a bunch of different songs in a bunch of different keys. So I want to be able to play D flat major 7 as its own chord. If I see that in a chart, it doesn't matter what key I'm in, because some songs go D flat major 7, B flat major 7, G flat major 7, G major 7. They change chord and change key every chord. So I want to be able to play my arpeggios starting anywhere on the bass and treat them as their own individual key. So that is same chord, different key. Play your arpeggios, the same arpeggio, you need to be able to play it starting anywhere, at any time, and in all these different ways. So that is same chord, different key. Now different chord, different key. So now I got to be able to say to myself, D flat major 7 to E minor 7 to B flat major 7 to A minor 7 to C major 7 to E major 7 to F half diminished to D flat half diminished to F minor 7 to G minor 7 to B flat flat major 7 to E major 7 to F half diminished to E dominant 7 to G, and so on and so forth. So pick, as you're looking at the bass, pick a new chord in a new key, and can you play that? Because when you're reading charts that you're seeing for the first time, you're playing jazz standards, you're playing bossa tunes, someone hands you a chart, you can't go, I only practice these diatonically, so if there's any key changes, I've never practiced that before. Or when you're playing more complex harmonic tracks, you don't want to go, whoa, okay, I've never played A major 7 to G flat minor 7 before. No, you need to be prepared for every single harmonic situation you can find yourself in. And when you do this, that's exactly what you're preparing for.